All right, so now that we've kind of got a basic understanding of equations and functions inside of Excel and how to lay out a spreadsheet, it's time to talk about what we can do when we want to actually show our data more visually rather than just looking at a large table of data. So I'm going to go into my OneDrive files and I'm going to go ahead and go to my Computer Apps 1 folder, and I suggest you do this as well. We're looking to get into our instruction files, so I'm going to go into our instruction files and open up my Excel notes. We've already worked in here before, working on autofill and practicing with the sum function. And we're going to go ahead and add more to this. But again, I like to use the full features of of Excel. So I'm going to go open in a desktop app and open this up inside of Excel so we can make changes. Once I'm in Excel, I'm going to go ahead and add a new sheet here. And on that new sheet, I'm going to go ahead and put charts. So you just double click down here, type charts, and then hit enter. So I'm then going to go ahead and zoom in here, and we're going to create a chart of just like student information. So like pretend we're in class and we can see everybody and we know like how many grade levels we have and hair colors. So we're going to chart people's hair colors and grade levels. So we know we have freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors. So we've got 4 grade levels. And then we have like a slew of hair colors, right? If you think about it. So when you're laying out a spreadsheet, it's important that you put whatever's going to have possibly more values or more options going down the page. And the reason you want to go down the page with those is because usually when we print things or we read things, we read top to bottom. You don't want to keep going across the page because the more you go across, the more you have to scroll across. And using the scroll bar at the bottom is not as sufficient as just using your scroll wheel on your mouse going up and down. So even if you send this electronically, going up and down is faster for readers than it is to go across. So I'm going to think about what is the value or the option of my 2 labels I'm going to have. I'm going to have grade level and I'm going to have hair color. Which one am I going to have more of? Which one am I going to put down the side that I have more of? And which one am I going to put across the top that I have the least amount of or could have the least amount of? That's the other thing, is like thinking about what could I possibly have? So in this case, I'm going to have more hair colors. So I'm just going to start in cell A1 and I'm going to put different hair colors. I'm going to put like blonde, hit enter, type black, red, brown. And then maybe, we add in, I don't know, like a multicolor, like there's multiple colors, right? And then maybe we just have an other because people are going to just have a slew of other colors. Okay. Now what we're going to do is put in the grades. Well, I don't have any space up here at the top to put the grades because if I put a grade here, like if I put freshman, you're going to see that it's in blonde. So I don't want that. So I'm going to go and delete that. I need to put a row up at the top here. So to get rows at the top, I can either like select everything that I already have and I can go to the border and I can just move it. Like that's an option, right? Or I can actually like go over to these numbers over here and I can right click and insert. I can also go up to the cells up here in the home tab and choose insert up here to insert a sheet rows, and that'll insert a row above. What's also really cool I want to point out is like if I want to insert 3 rows above this, I can select all 3 rows, right click and hit insert, and that'll insert 3 rows. If I want to insert a row above multicolor, I can right click on the 5 and insert a row above multicolor. So it's always going to insert above wherever your first option is. I can also do the same for columns. Like I can right click on the A and I can insert for before there as well, or I could insert multiple columns, same thing, okay? But I'm just going to insert 1 column above row 1, so 1 row above row 1. So I'm going to go to the 1 and hit insert. I'm then going to go ahead and type in freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior. And I'm going to go ahead and just like expand column C there to include sophomore. And then lastly, I want to put a title in here. So I'm going to go practice and put another row above row 1. So I'm going to right click on the 1 and hit insert. And I'm going to go ahead and put hair colors by grade level. And we've set up our spreadsheet to be able to add our data in and start making a chart.